The story begins in Busan. Not the shiny part of the city. Not the tall buildings or clean streets. It begins near the docks, where the air smells like salt, oil, and old wood. Where ships come and go every day. Where people work hard and earn little. This is where the twins lived. Their names were Jihoon and Jimin. They were 7 years old. They shared the same face. Same hair. Same eyes. People often got confused. Their parents did not. Their mother could tell by the way they walked. Jihoon walked fast. Jimin walked slow. Their father could tell by their voices. Jihoon spoke loud. Jimin spoke soft. The boys shared everything. One small room. One thin blanket. One pair of worn shoes they took turns wearing. They did not complain. This was the only life they knew. Their home was a small rented room near the port. The walls were thin. You could hear neighbors argue. You could hear the sea at night. Their father worked on ships. Not as a captain. Not even close. He carried boxes. Cleaned decks. Did whatever work was given. Their mother sold rice and soup near the docks. Some days she sold out. Some days she came home with leftovers. On bad days, the family ate once. On good days, they laughed more. The twins helped when they could. Jihoon ran errands. Jimin helped their mother serve food. At night, they sat between their parents. Their mother told stories. Their father talked about ships. The boys listened with wide eyes. To them, the sea was magic. They did not know the sea could be cruel. Both boys had the same mark. On their left wrist. A dark line, curved, like a broken moon. Their mother noticed it when they were babies. She thought it was strange. She showed it to their father. Look, she said. They have the same mark. Their father laughed. Twins are strange, he said. It means nothing. But their mother felt different. She touched the marks often. Like she was checking something. Sometimes she whispered, "Please protect them." The boys never asked why. One evening, their father came home late. He looked tired, but excited. "There's a trip," he said. Just one night. Their mother stopped moving. "What kind of trip?" she asked. "A short cargo run," he said. "Across the water and back." She shook her head. "The weather is not good." He knew that. Everyone did. The wind had been strange all week. But the pay was higher than usual. "We need this," he said quietly. The room fell silent. The twins listened. They did not fully understand, but they felt the worry. After a long moment, their mother nodded. "Then we go together," she said. He looked surprised. "Yes," she said again. "All of us." She did not want to be left behind. The next day, they packed a small bag. Just clothes. Some food. Nothing more. At the port, the ship waited. It was old. The paint was faded. The metal looked tired. Jimin felt uneasy. He stood close to Jihoon. "Do you hear that?" Jimin asked. The ship creaked. Jihoon smiled. "It's just noise," he said. Their mother held both boys' hands. "Stay close," she said. "Do not let go." Their father helped load cargo. Other passengers boarded. Some looked calm. Some looked afraid. The ship left before sunset. The city slowly disappeared behind them. As night came, the wind grew stronger. The ship rocked. Plates slid. People grabbed rails. Jimin felt sick. Their mother held him. "It's okay," she said. "I'm here." But even her voice shook. The waves grew higher. Water splashed onto the deck. The engine made loud sounds. Suddenly, the lights went out. People screamed. The ship leaned to one side. Cargo crashed. Their father ran to them. "We need to move," he said. "Now." He grabbed Jihoon's arm. Their mother grabbed Jimin. But the floor tilted again. Jimin slipped. Their mother reached for him. Another wave hit. Hard. Too hard. Time slowed. Jihoon saw everything. He saw Jimin's hand leave their mother's grip. He saw his brother slide across the wet floor. He screamed. "Jaemin!" Jimin screamed back. Water rushed in. Men shouted. Someone fell. Jihoon tried to run. His father stopped him. The ship cracked with a loud sound. Then chaos. People were thrown into the sea. The twins were pulled in different directions. Jihoon felt arms around him. Strong arms. A crew member. The man lifted him. At the same time, another man grabbed Jimin. Jihoon saw it. He saw his brother being pulled toward a lifeboat. Their eyes met. Both were crying. Jihoon reached out. Jimin reached back. The distance was too far. The lifeboat dropped. The sea swallowed them. Jihoon was pushed onto floating debris. His father was beside him. His mother was screaming Jimin's name. Then another wave came. Jihoon lost sight of everything. Water filled his mouth. He thought he would die. Then hands pulled him up. His father. They clung together. Hours passed. The storm slowly faded. When the sun rose, the sea was quiet. Too quiet. Rescue boats arrived. They pulled survivors aboard. Jihoon looked everywhere. For Jimin. He did not see him. His mother collapsed. His father said nothing. Jimin woke up to bright light. His head hurt. His wrist burned. He tried to sit up. A nurse rushed over. "Easy," she said. He looked around. The room was clean. White. Warm. Not like home. "Where is my mother?" he asked. The nurse paused. "Rest first," she said. Later, a man and woman came in. They wore expensive clothes. They spoke softly. They looked at Jimin with careful eyes. "This is the boy," the woman whispered. Jimin did not understand. He only knew one thing. He was alive, but alone. On his left wrist, the broken moon mark was clear. Jihoon returned to Busan with his parents. They had lost everything. The job. The money. One child. Their home felt smaller. Quieter. Jihoon waited every night. He believed Jimin would come back. His parents did not say otherwise. But their eyes said enough. Jimin stood in a large house. The floor shined. The rooms echoed. The woman knelt before him. "We will take care of you," she said. He did not reply. He looked at his wrist. He touched the mark. And whispered. Jihoon. 2 boys survived the same night. One returned to poverty with his real family. One entered wealth with a new family. The days after the shipwreck felt unreal. Jihoon woke up every morning thinking it was a dream. Then he remembered. The silence. The empty space beside him. The name no one said out loud. Jimin. His mother stopped cooking for a while because when she did, food burned, water boiled dry. His father left early and came back late. He took any job near the port. Cleaning nets. Carrying boxes. Fixing old ropes. Money was worse than before. But that was not the hardest part. The hardest part was the waiting. Every day, Jihoon went to the port after school. He stood near the water. He watched every boat that arrived. He looked at every child. Every time he saw someone with similar hair or height, his heart jumped. Every time, he was wrong. Sometimes his mother came with him. Sometimes she just sat and stared at the sea. People told her to stop. They searched already, they said. There were reports. She nodded. But she did not move. At night, she touched Ji-hoon's wrist. She touched the mark. Then she cried. People asked Ji-hoon many questions. At school. At home. From strangers. Are you okay? Do you miss him? Do you remember what happened? He answered when he could. Sometimes he stayed quiet. Words felt heavy. A substitute teacher once asked him to draw his family. Ji-hoon drew 4 people. When the teacher pointed it out, he erased one. Then he erased the whole page. Jimin's days were very different. The house he stayed in was large. Too large. He got his own room, a soft bed, clean clothes, warm food. But the house felt empty. The woman, Mrs. Han, tried to be kind. She asked him what he wanted to eat, what games he liked, what school he went to. But Jimin couldn't remember much about himself. He could only remember the incident on the ship and his family. The man, Mr. Han, watched from a distance. He did not speak much. Later, Jimin learned they had lost a child years ago. They never said it directly, but he felt it. Weeks passed. Authorities searched records. No missing child matched Jimin. No family came forward. One afternoon, Jimin sat in an office. A man in a suit spoke. Do you remember your parents' names? Jimin nodded. He said them. The man wrote them down. We searched, he said. There are no records. Jimin felt cold. They're alive, he said. No one answered. That day, papers were signed. Jimin did not understand what they meant, but he understood the result. He was going to stay. Mrs. Han brought new clothes and new shoes. She knelt in front of him. We will give you a new name, she said gently, a name that fits our family. Jimin felt something break inside him. My name is Jimin, he said. She smiled softly. You can keep it, she said, but you will also have a family name now. That night, Jimin whispered his brother's name again, so he would not forget. Ji-hoon helped his parents more now. He woke up early. He carried water, helped cook, and worked after school. Sometimes his father watched him silently. You shouldn't have to do this, his father said once. Ji-hoon shrugged. It's okay. But inside, he felt older. The sea had taken his childhood. Both boys had the same dream. They stood on a dark shore. They heard waves. They heard someone calling their name. They ran, but they never reached each other. Both woke up crying. Neither knew the other felt the same pain. One morning, Jimin noticed his wrist. The mark was darker now. He asked Mrs. Han about it. She looked closely. It's just a birthmark, she said. Jimin nodded, but he felt it meant more. Far away, Ji-hoon stared at his own wrist that same morning. He rubbed it slowly, like he was touching someone else. Months passed. Then a year. The story faded from the news. The port moved on. New ships came, new workers arrived. But inside 2 homes, time stayed frozen. In one small room near the docks, a family waited for a child who never came back. In a large house far away, a boy learned to smile in front of mirrors. Both paths were set. Neither boy chose them. One evening, Ji-hoon stood by the water again. The sky was red. The sea was calm. He whispered, if you're alive, come back. Far away, Jimin stood at a tall window. He looked at the city lights. He whispered, Ji-hoon, wait for me. This is only the beginning. Two brothers, one truth, and a future that will change everything. Subscribe now so you don't miss part 2 when their paths cross again. Drop in the comments what you think about this story and what you hope happens next with the twins.